How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So got some stuff back from CGC, so figured I'd go through it like I do every Wednesday or Thursday whenever I get around to it. What's today? Today's Thursday. That's right. I did a video yesterday. Oh, I did my Michael Keaton video. That brings up a good point. So I do these like kind of documentary styles. A lot of people that watch them seem to like them, but no one ever watches them. It gets like a couple hundred views when my other stuff gets like thousands of views. So I'm curious out there. I'll put a picture of what it looks like on the screen. Now, it doesn't have like, I know a lot of people just look for my face on the thumbnail, and so these won't have my faces because they're more in-depth based on, this one was Michael Keaton. And so I'm curious to you guys, when you see that, do you guys not know that it's my video that I'm doing? Because one person messaged me saying like, I thought it was you because I could tell by your voice, because I'm barely in it. It's not showcasing me. I'm not the showcase. The showcase is the subject, whether it's a documentary on, the Comics Code Authority, or it's a documentary on Michael Keaton, or whatever it is, Steve Ditko, things like that. They take a lot of time to do, and also money, and a lot of time. And so I'm just wondering, when you guys see it, are you skipping over it because you don't want to watch it? Or are you skipping over it because you don't know it's me? So leave a comment down below, because I'm very curious. Because it's getting pushed, thousands of people, but no one seems to be clicking on it. So I'm just curious personally, is it because of the thumbnail you guys don't realize that this type of video is me? Because I like doing those. I really do. I like putting in the effort. It's interesting to me. I think it's interesting to find other things out other than just, here's a comic book, it's going up, it's going down type thing. I'll always do those. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Also, one other thing is, we are now opening consignments. I mean, they've been open for the summer auction. We have 3 weeks left, so I think the deadline is June. No, we're in June. July 7th is the deadline for the getting in consignments for our summer auction, and it starts August 7th. So send in your books. Again, we're still running 0%. That means you guys get 100% of everything it sells. No buyer's premium, no seller's fees, no listing fees, none of that stuff. Just send us the books. We'll list it. We'll ship it, all that kind of stuff. Some interesting things that happened last time that we calculated was 92% of all comics were paid for within the first 2 weeks. So that's great, because then we start sending out checks to people, or however they want to get paid. And so we try to get everyone paid as quick as possible. We're working on some things to make it even faster to get paid, things like that. The only times it probably won't get a check if one of your books is in that 8% that hasn't been paid. So we try to pay you up, but sometimes people are like, hey, just wait until the whole thing's paid for, and then you can send me a check. I'm like, okay. So send in your books. We're already getting stuff in. Got some pretty cool stuff. Got a Hulk #1. So pretty excited about that. I love Hulk. So it's cool for me, because I'll like open packages and I'm like, I'm like, ooh, that's nice, So get some cool stuff in. So you got a first Doctor Strange. So Strange Tales 110. I'm trying to think. Just been going through some packages. But yeah, deadline is in basically 3 weeks from now. Today is the 15th or 16th, whatever today is, 15th. And so it's July 7th. So basically 3 weeks. Get your consignments in. All you got to do is go to collectorscomics.com. Link is always in the description, of course. And there should be a handful of buttons to, consign now to the latest auction. All you got to do is pretty easy. If it's a CGC book, you just put in the serial number. It does everything for you. Move on to the next. If it's an ungraded book, PGX or CBCS, something like that, then you got to fill out the little form. But all you have to do is put in the title, issue number, and the grade and stuff like that. That just helps us. So when we get it in, I can say, okay, this book belongs to this person, all that kind of stuff. And then send it in with the piece of paper you get printed off. All the instructions are in there. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. That's the best way to get a hold of me, as opposed to, I get a lot of comments. I try to reply to everyone, but I cannot. Okay, let's just get right into it. All right, first in, we got this G.I. Joe number 155. This is the last issue of Mr. G.I. Joe. And it is $289 for a 9.6. Now, I have not seen the movie myself. I stopped watching Transformers after I fell asleep number 3, and then haven't watched any since. But I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but they are making a Transformers versus G.I. Joe movie. So there's that going on, which will be interesting. But yeah, I haven't seen the newest one. I don't plan on seeing it. I don't know. And from what I hear is everyone gets mad because there's not enough Transformers battling. It's more about the human characters. And that's what I don't want to watch. I don't care about the human characters. I care less. They're not important. So yeah. So I probably won't watch this one. Beast Wars. Even though Beast Wars technically was my Transformers. That's the one I grew up with, was Beast Wars. So I was pretty excited to see Beast Wars, but then, I don't know. But I am going to see Batman tonight. So, or not Batman, Flash. I just did a Michael Keaton Batman documentary, so that's on the mind, and also that's what I'm most looking forward to. Here we go. We got a Absolute Carnage and Deadpool number 3. This one's up for $99, $9.8. This is just a cool cover. That's all. It's a Virgin cover, so thought I'd showcase it. I mean, I don't get too many monitors. I do, but so yeah. There's a lot of people out there that like that kind of stuff. Here we got LB Cole. LB Cole. I actually featured him in a documentary I did. Yes. Who's a famous documentary person? Michael Moore, right? He does documentaries, I think. Yeah, sure. I don't know that many documentary people. I did watch a really good documentary on Netflix, though, on Arnold Schwarzenegger. That guy is legit. Even though I knew a bunch about it before, but all brand new stuff I learned. You should watch it if you have Netflix. I highly recommend it. It's nice. It's nice watching people that are just achieve so much in life. So it's just watching to see how much he achieved and what he had to go through and all sorts of stuff. And it's just like, it's really good. I mean, he's in it. So he's the one like talking most of the time, but it's not like about him. It's more him showing his life. Very interesting stuff. What he accomplished. I would highly, highly recommend it. What is this? Terrors of the Jungle, number 10. I thought it'd be 5. Got 5 cards. $6.49. LB Cole cover. Here's another one, I believe. Yep. Terrors of the Jungle, number 7. Yep, LB Cole. So this is Star Publications, and LB Cole was getting pretty high and mighty, pretty famous in the comic world, getting more money. So he went off and made his own publication in, I believe, 53 or 54, called Star Publication. But it just so happened around that same time, the Comics Code Authority started coming out, and that decimated the comic book landscape, and he ended up, what happened to him? I don't know. You have to watch the documentary. Now I can't remember. He ended up getting out of comics, I believe, and died. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I went through 10, so all of them are getting mixed. I know C.C. Beck ended up working at a bar. The guy who created Shazam or Captain Marvel, or co-created, ended up working at a bar. So that's kind of crazy, and couldn't really find work. I remember Matt Baker, who I love his artwork. Love Matt Baker's artwork. Very weird looking. And he ended up putting all, like, the remainder of his money into these Frankenstein glow-in-the-dark posters and advertising. Didn't sell a single one, so he got mad and just quit art altogether. Got his Social Security check, and then moved to like Montana or Portland or something like that. Yeah. That'd be 3. I'll go 3.5, $5.99. Then we got this book. This book is actually haunted. This is a pretty interesting book. It's kind of crazy looking, but it's a Steve Ditko, which makes it very expensive. So this is a 1.5. What did I think it was? I thought it'd be a 1.8. So it's basically $9.99. So $1,000 for this book. This is people like this one, and it's hard to get in high grade. That is not high grade. Tales from the Crypt, number 33. This is what? Origin of the Crypt Keeper. That'd be a 5.5. Got a 3.5. What's going on with this book? What did I just bad grading on me, or maybe wrote it down wrong. Yeah, 849. All right, here we go. Superman number 86. And it's got to be 6.5, got a 7.0, 499. Now this next one, this is going to be an interesting one. Kind of blow your mind a little bit. So this one came out in 1953. This one is pretty much what? The other one was 1954. Superman 83. Looking at it, it's 7.5. You're like, okay, the last one was 7.0. The last one at a 7.0 cost $4.99. So you might be thinking, okay, this is 7.5. So what is that, like $5.99? A little bit more. First of all, I thought it'd be a 7.0, 7.5. Got the 7.5. And this is 3,000. Now you might be wondering, 3,000. David, like, what's going on? Is this a first appearance? It is the first appearance of this prisoner, Clark Kent. No, I don't know. But why is it so expensive? Because this is the second highest grade. And the highest grade is an 8.0. So almost got, and there's only one at 8.0, and then there's two at 7.5. And you might be wondering, well, why is that one over there not nearly the same price? Well, that's because I think there's like a 9.2 of that one over there, like an 8.5, and there's a bunch of different ones and multiple in the same grade and stuff like that. And I explained this before. Like around 1952 to 1955, they're very rare. These DC comics like Superman, Batman, World's Finest, that kind of stuff, Wonder Woman. They're very rare. It starts at the 50s, but I would say probably 54 and 53 are the hardest years. 55 is a little more, and 52 and 51 are a little more as well. They're printed on really poor paper, so they got just destroyed. So it's when you find them, they're always going to be like 2 O's and 3 O's. So just think about this. This is a Superman run, and the highest grade is an 8.0. That just shows you how rare it is, because everyone will grade their Superman. Superman's very popular. They want to grade their run and things like that. So there's just not that many out there. They're really hard to come by, and when you do, they're always going to be in poo-poo shape. So to get one in even a decent grade is very, very hard. Like I said, there's only one 8.0, and there's two at a 7.5. That's why it's very expensive. And I think the 8.0 sold for like either 3,500 or 3,900 recently. So yeah, they're just hard to come by. And people know, if you're a Superman collector and you're getting the old Golden Age run, you know. All right, Superman 36. Which one is this? Oh, yeah. Lois Lane not cleaning the kitchen. Tisk. That'd be 3.5, got a 3.0, 3.49. And surprisingly, so this jumps down to 1945. And you might be thinking, oh, is that pretty rare? There's lots of like 9.0s, 9.2s, 9.4s of this like era book, and probably even some 9.8s. Yeah, those are thicker covers made with different paper that didn't like brittle with age. Also during the mid-50s, you had comic book burning. So imagine you come home, you just get your brand new Superman book, and your mom takes it from you and burns it. So yeah. Strange Tales, 133, 189. Number 79. This is what? The first Doctor Strange prototype. I thought it'd be a 6.5, got a 6.0, 2.99. So not really any too big surprises in terms of grades. Strange Tales 24. Yeah, just old Strange Tales. 2.99. Here we go. Doctor Doom cover. Great book. I thought it'd be a 2, I got a 3.5, so. But it doesn't really help that much. 139. Sometimes grade bumps in certain grade ranges, they don't really do much. Avengers 13. That'd be 4.5, got a 4.0, $89, but again, it won't really make a difference. It might give me like an extra $10, $15, $20 if it got the 4.5. Number 12. So I have to like look at the cover, even though I can look at the back and see Avengers 12. I have to look at the cover and I'm like, oh yeah. Now I know everything about that book. Well, everything that I think I can know. I thought before I got a 5.0, but this is 139. So, just in that range. Doesn't really go up much. First Jonah Hex. This came back the grade I wanted. $2.89. They did make a Jonah Hex movie with Thanos and Megan Fox, Josh Brolin. I think I fell asleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep. I watched it at my house. I don't usually fall asleep in the theaters, but I wouldn't even go watch it in the theater to begin with. It takes like a lot for me to want to go watch a movie in the theater. I'd rather just watch it at home and streaming and on my own time, get to eat my own food, can relax. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg. X-Men 8. Thought it'd be a 3.0, got a 3.5, 155. X-Men 7. Thought it'd be 5.0, got a 4.5, 309. True Life. This is L.B. Cole. Yep, L.B. Cole, Star Publications. He probably just did all the covers on all of his stuff for the most part. True Life Romances. That'd be 4.5, got a 4.0, 399. I like L.B. Cole's artwork. Very, very bold. I like his colors. And then last one is an Alex. Man, I said it right in my documentary. Schoenberg. I think I'm gonna go with Alex Schoenberg. But I have since forgotten how to say it. That'd be a 7.0 to 7.5. Got a 6.0. Why did it get a 6.0? There's like some dust shadowing, a little bit of creasing. I don't think this is a 6.0 though. Just kind of like some dust shadowing and things like that. A little bit like tiny staining, but not like deep water staining, stuff like that. Anyways, $6.99. That will be it. I'm going to watch Batman now. I mean, Flash. Going to watch Flash now. I will give you my review tomorrow on it. This one is my most anticipated movie of the year. That's still has yet to come out. But I hope it's good, but I don't know. I really don't know. But I just hope it's good. I like The Flash a lot. I really don't like Ezra Miller's Flash, not because of Ezra Miller, what he's done personally. That is obviously bad, but I just hate his portrayal in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, whatever it was. I hated it. Oh, it's so bad. It's like, it's not funny. It's just like more sad and pathetic. And the jokes just didn't land. So hopefully he's better now. Hopefully he's listened to my criticism, watched my YouTube channels, and changed his ways. Have a good day.